What's going on, guys? So this past week I worked a little bit more in Blender, and I decided to make some different assets for the beach location in my game. Right now, or before this, I had the fishing shack on the pier, uh, as well as a little bit of like a boat and a ladder near the pier. And then I made some terrain with sand, and the height of the terrain wasn't really like beach like. It was kind of choppy, so I had to adjust that as well. So what you see here is me using a reference image of a shell and modeling it around in that shape, and then UV mapping it to make it look like the image that I used in the reference. So overall, I've been using a lot more shortcuts, and I've been getting quicker at Blender. So I think I could make even more assets more quickly. Like in the past, when I first started, it probably would have taken me like a month to do this whole thing. But more recently, it's taken me like a week, and I'm sure as I get better, I could make those things in a few days. Um, I still have to go back and update some of the mesh as I go, but I'm getting the hang of how the edge flows should be, and using the different modifiers like solidify and subdivision. I always use using the mirror modifier more depending on the asset, and just breaking up certain assets into pieces if needed. Um, Here you see the terrain being made, as I spoke about before, and I wanted to make it more smooth, so I found like set height instead of just like do it by the mouse. You could change the exact height you want it to set to. I did like -6, -5, -4 to get kind of a slope that you could see there. So I made the shell. Then I decided to make some driftwood. I just Googled things found on the beach because I wasn't. All I remembered was like shells. But there's driftwood, there's seaweed, there's starfish, there's crabs, there's all this kind of stuff. So here I'm making the driftwood, make it like a weird like shape, like in the reference image, and made sure it was on the beach. I duplicated some of the game objects. Then I just started to make a starfish. So I tried a few ways to do this, and then wasn't working out. So then I just deleted it and then tried it with a box. And then I just duplicated the different triangles of the starfish, as you can see there, and then just connected them to the middle box and adjusted them from there. I don't know if this is really the right way to make a starfish, but it worked for me. I mean, I just merged the vertices together, and it looked like a star. Then I did vertices smoothing, and that I don't know, looked good. So I decided to do it that way. And then I've been getting better at GIMP, and there's a filter called colorize. You can see there, I could change the color of anything. So it's an easy way to make different textures. I just drew some like extra line on there and on the yellow one, just to change up the design a little bit with the paintbrush tool, or the spray paint tool. And then I just put them into the game, and now the terrain's more smooth. And I even made some sand texture on if you could see it, on the green texture on the left, to make it look like it's one terrain fading into the other one. So it looks like one big biome rather than just like one square of terrain and then the beach square of terrain. So I'm getting better at that. I'm pretty happy with the results. And next week I will work on a crab. Thanks for watching.